your technique is finally coming to South Korea, right?
Yay!
Can you tell me how it happened and how you feel about it?
Well, it's been in the works for a while because I've had a lot of people from South Korea ask me to come and teach, as I can't teach unless there's a book, because people have to be able to read the 12 steps and understand it in a way that allows them to have the understanding from a very specific point of view, because there's so much information. We're trying to recreate real human behavior, and real human behavior, from what I've studied, is behavioral science, psychology, and cultural anthropology, which means in terms of the scientific nature of becoming a real human being, we really have to understand all the details that create true human behavior. So with all these different people who have asked me to come to South Korea, I needed to have somebody translate the book for me to be able to actually come and work with these wonderful people that have been asking me for about 4 or 5 years now. And then you,
yes,
Elise, sent me an email saying that you wanted to teach this technique, because the book really meant a lot to you, and you wanted to create the reality of getting it published and translating it to make sure that it's coming from an artistic point of view. And so it's because of you that's making this possible for me to be able to go and work with the wonderful actors from South Korea. And I really look forward to seeing the country. I look forward to exploring the human beings that are there. Because the bottom line is, it doesn't really matter about the culture, because people are people are people. Come from the science of being the human animal, and this human animal, we have basic human needs, and that translates all over the planet. And what we want to be able to do is to explore our work from a point of view of empowering people to be able to know that their dreams can come true. That whatever it is that dream is, whether it's the love of your life or the career that you want, that you have the ability to accomplish anything by taking the pain, your fears, your insecurities that exist all over the planet in the same way, that you're able to utilize that very pain instead of self-destructing and finding shame from it, is to explore growth and involvement and catharsis and success, some version of prosperity, whether it is spiritual, emotional, or actual prosperity. And so this is what people from South Korea, when I come there, are going to be able to understand how to become international, why people want to see you, why people want to watch you perform, or watch whatever it is you write, or whatever it is that you've directed, because it talks, this technique talks to you about how to explore empowerment through the arts, that when you explore it from within and put it in your art, what happens is that your audience then gets it too, subliminally, and then you can change the world. And I think that's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to having people really understand that we are all in the same, we're a small world. We're a small world of people. We all have the same primary needs, and we all have the same insecurities and fears and traumas that have happened to us. And we're not so all alone. And we're all together as a team, especially during this time of the planet, where we're dealing with a lot of division because of people's political and religious and socioeconomic realities of people not connecting to each other. But there's one thing that can connect to each other on this, that everybody can agree upon, is art. So this way we're going to explore how in terms of South Korea, it's not South Korea, we're just a bunch of people that are artists who are trying to explore growth and change in the best possible way that we can. And I can't wait.
Yeah, there are so many people in Korea that already know about your technique. And also with the Korean cinema gaining popularity all over the world, there are so many people that are wanting to learn more about the globally known techniques like yours. And so I'm sure that they're very excited.